ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Nathan Nathan Guerra, first place today.
Oh, I'm so used to second.
No, you aren't. No, first place today at the Colectivo Coffee Bean. Nice work.
Thank you so much.
How'd you feel?
Felt good all day. It was hot and it was hard, but I had legs all day long. So yeah, obviously it went pretty well. I think it was like a minute and a half or so that I had, so that's a good day.
Yeah. Walk me through your race. So first lap, were you with a group of guys?
First lap, Cole went super hard up over the top, and I thought about trying to go with them, and I just didn't really want to fight position-wise for the sprint for the preem, because it was like $100 at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
And so I let him go, and then Joe Maloney pulled me up to him. And then I wanted to be the first one in the single track, so I fought tooth and nail to be there, and took the first in the single track. I think Cole might have been a little tired from his sprint to get the money, so was first one in. And then, you know, I learned a lot from Cole actually at Order Shore about commitment, just committing to a move, and not giving up on a move just because somebody might be there. You don't know how much they're suffering.
Right.
So I just kept the hammer on, and I was thinking back to all the, I think I won this race when I was at Franklin 2 or 3 times in the past, and the way I always won it, it's very similar here, was it's all single, it's so much single track that there's no drafting really.
Yeah.
And so if you just keep the hammer down, and if they're not strong enough to stay with it, you know, there's no advantage to not just keeping it at the highest pace you can.
Right.
You know? So that's pretty much how it went. I think Cole stuck around for 2 laps, and then on lap 2 I started seeing more and more of a gap, and then I had a good padding to just kind of roll in with. After lap 2, did you put any sort of surge in or effort, or did you just kind of ride right away? I made sure not to blow up. I just kept it high and steady at a very high, steady pace, and like made sure to ride as fast and as smooth as I could in the single track, and that was about it. And you know, half the race I was super motivated by my brother Kyle. He's no longer with us, but I always think about him with this race because it was one of his favorite. When it was Altera Coffee Bean Classic, now the Colectivo, and so I always like to win it for him if I can. So. Well, I'm sure he'd be really proud of you today. Yeah, so congratulations. He is. So. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Coolhouse, second place today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How'd you feel?
Terrible.
Why terrible?
Number of reasons.
Were your legs not there?
Legs weren't there. I don't know. Just couldn't get in the groove.
New course for WORS. Very tight and twisty. How'd you feel about that?
I didn't like it.
Me either.
I just didn't set up the bike right, and once you're on a full suspension bike, and you mess up the settings, it makes your world
a little
terrible.
Harder. You had 4 laps. Did you ever blow up, or just it wasn't there from the start?
No, I actually got better as the race went on, but then it was kind of too late.
Yeah.
So just
you were holding on. I mean, you were second place. Like most people would be like really proud of that, and I'm sure you are. But you know, it's always like you could have.
Yeah. Oh well.
But Order Shore.
Next weekend.
Order Shore, you nailed it.
Yeah,
first place.
Order Shore was good. Next weekend will be good.
You racing Green Bay next weekend?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Good. We're glad to have you. Keep it upright?
Did stay upright. No crashes, so that's a plus.
That is always a plus. Well, we'll be excited to see you at Green Bay, and hopefully you can come back.
Hopefully I can come back with a win, so yeah.
You'll be good. Alright, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Ben Cedric. 3rd place today at the Colectivo Coffee Bean Classic.
There you go.
How'd it go for you?
I went real well. I ended up 3rd overall today, so pretty stoked on that, seeing how previous best was 5th. Off the start, I was alright, like feeling pretty decent, sitting 4th or 5th. Made it through the first section of single track, and I decided to take the lead, and then from there it just got a little bit of gap, and it just kept growing for a lap, and pretty soon I knew Isaac and I were riding together in 3rd and 4th place, and then I don't know if he bobbled or what, but next thing I know I had a gap, so I just rode my own race and had fun with it.
Yeah? You had 4 laps today?
Yeah, which I was pretty happy about because then it's a sub 2 hour race. WORS being known for the 2+ hour race, the hour 45 was a nice relief.
Yeah. Keep it upright?
Yeah, had a little raspberry bush incident that I went through, but
hate those.
Besides that, everything was smooth as can be.
So you kept it upright, so you rode with Isaac for most of the race?
Just for like one little straightaway section here at the start. I'd say about 95% of the race was just solo, just kind of doing my own thing. I only live like a half hour from here, so I've ridden here a couple times before, but not too many, so I think the home crowd was really what was pushing me to keep going. So
what do you think of the new course?
I like it. This is my kind of course, like twisty turny, fast, real flowy, some rocks and roots a little bit here and there just to kind of mix it up, but
right,
this is definitely what I'm used to.
Well, congratulations, first top 3 ever. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Pete Kiernan, 4th place today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How'd you feel?
Really good. It's the best result this year at a WORS race. So Cole hit it really hard off the start and got a gap, but kind of stayed with a couple of the guys, 8th through 4th or so, and kind of slowly worked my way up.
Did the group kind of break off? Was there any big move made, or did it kind of just slowly trickle?
Yeah, slowly trickle, really. It's riding with a different person each lap. Rode with Ben for like the first lap, and then Joe Maloney, Isaac Neff, kind of just separated slowly.
Did you keep it upright?
Yeah, it was really slick out there, but I dropped my tire pressure down to about 19 before the start, so
that helped you out?
Good grip. Yeah, helped a lot.
So how do you like it being tight and twisty?
And that was really different. It was probably the tightest one all year.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. We got 650B wheels, so good acceleration out of every corner. I think that helped a lot too.
Alright, well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you more this season. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Casey Griesmer, 5th place today at the Colectivo Coffee Bean Classic. Congrats.
Thanks.
How'd you feel?
I felt really good out there. I mean, you know, the first couple laps I kind of paced myself, stuck behind a couple wheels. We had out-of-towner Tim Reset. I was really happy to see him. We chatted a bit. And then I just kind of felt really good, so I passed him and a couple more guys, and by the start of the 3rd lap I didn't see anybody else, and it was kind of a 5-mile sprint at the end there, just keeping away from the guys behind me with really hard charging. But you know, I felt really good for the first couple and just kind of went from there.
How'd your start go for you?
Starting wise, I need to work on that. I felt pretty rough during that whole thing. You know, by the time we were at the first little rut, I was already like 10-15 feet behind the rest of the pack, and the guys behind me probably weren't too happy. So
yeah. I heard Cole pushed it pretty hard, and were you hanging in there?
I wasn't anywhere near the front of that pack, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I had that bad start, and we had our own separate little pack. I got past all our guys and started to kind of pick off the pros and the guys in front of me after that.
How was it hard picking them off, or were you just doing?
I was just kind of
plugging away.
Yeah, just keeping the power down and keeping it upright.
You happy with your first top 5 ever?
Yeah.
That's a big deal, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you keep it upright today?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there are a couple sections I had to put my foot down, but besides that, yeah, you just got to keep it clean, and that's a big mental thing.
What did you think of this new course? It's been added to the WORS circuit this year.
Yeah, I honestly really like it. It reminds me a ton of Camrock, and Camrock's a home course for me, so you know, I honestly love it, and I hope it stays with the WORS series for a while.
Totally. Well, thank you so much, and great race today.
Yeah, thank you.